Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of The Ripple Effect. I'm sorry if I sound a little weird, doing more mic changes. Hopefully this time it's for the better though. And yeah, so as you can see, well, not here, you can't see here, but in the intro of the episode, I started back work on the mountain. You can see the sections that I have planned out are a lot smaller, and I basically, at the beginning of every episode, am spending 10 minutes working on the mountain. Maybe at the end of every episode, I do the same thing and knock out 10 minutes. And that's how we're going to get the mountain done. Because I dread looking at that thing, but at the same time, I dread looking at it not finished at the same time. So yeah, we're going to work hard to get the mountain done. And yeah, but we're not working on that today. Today, we are going to work on a cow farm. You see, I've been like moseying around back and forth, because planning the cow farm was a little tough. So we don't have a ton of, iron. We don't have a ton of space in this base. It really wasn't thought out to be that way. This hole looked a lot bigger before I started putting things in it. Am I right? So yeah, now that we started to put some stuff in there, we're slowly running out of space. Not too much. The early plans, I'm thinking villager trading hall here. Well, I should start with saying the first plan for today's episode was a sugarcane farm, and then I realized a sugarcane farm would go good with the villager trading hall, because obviously villagers, paper, books, all that stuff. And I was like, I don't want to work on a villager trading hall today. So we're not doing the sugarcane farm, but whenever we do a villager trading hall, a sugarcane farm will probably be incorporated in that. We're going to work on our food source. If we remember, I have a little book on a stand that goes over stuff we need to get done in the base. Huzzah. We got the in and out of dome, smiley face, because it's done. Villager trading hard, figure out food. Like caps locks that, because it's important. And we need to get that figured out. Now, the good thing about our food source we're going to we're going with cows, so that means leather, which means books. So well, at least we're knocking out one part of the villager trading at a time. I started talking, so now the Suze is awake, and I can't tell if the mic's picking her up because it's super sensitive now. If so, I am sorry. This is all a learning process. But yeah, so where am I going to put the cow farm? Initial thoughts? We're right here. This is a smaller section, about the size of the bee farm. So you would think it would work, except for the iron farm technically goes to about right here. So this is still technically all iron farm. I didn't realize how big this was going to be down here. And if I would have realized it was as big as it is, I probably wouldn't have put it down here. I probably would have put it somewhere else. But it's here now, so we've got to work with it. Oh, also, I've switched them to netherite. I got my wish, and I got my netherite armor stands. They're not as flashy as the diamond armor stands, but they are netherite. Hang on one second. There we go. I swear my nose is stopped up at least 90% of the day now. And yeah, so what am I gonna do about doing a cow farm? Do I want to maybe connect it close to here? Notice how this wall is not very deep. Basically where that glowstone ends is where the beef farm ends, so that might give us some space here between where our new villager trading hall is supposed to be going. But then I run the risk of not being able to put the features I want into the villager trading hall because I have a cow farm in the way, and that's just not worth it. Now, one of the things I noticed was I have a ton of space behind these corners. Obviously, the only thing behind these corners are our up and down and our beacons. They sit directly right here in the middle. The beacon is literally right behind these two blocks. That's how close everything is. So I can't really go through this block, but we have the option of in here where my bed sits. It's kind of a useless area if we really think about it. So my thought is I'm going to take the bed, we'll move this stuff to this side. We can't really move this stuff because this is activating the beacons. I still don't like how that happens. But we should see a little effect. There it is. We now have haste mining and all that stuff. We'll go ahead and turn that off real quick. So yeah, we'll move the bed and the decorations and stuff over here, and then from inside the oak, so basically these three, I'm gonna dig a little tunnel and dig a bigger room where we're gonna put the cow farm. And yeah, we'll make use of the little space we have, and I think it's gonna turn out pretty good. So give me a few minutes, I'm gonna get to digging, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, room is carved out. I've got a little bit hanging on the wall right now. But let's take a step back. Okay, so you see, I moved everything. I've even moved the lectern over here because I really wasn't liking how I ended up losing a trap door, and you could see behind it. Either way, so all this is now in this nice little tucked in corner. It came out pretty good. We did lose the hanging pickaxe decoration, but that's all right. Everything looks fine here now. And if we come in through here, this will be our cow room or food room, farm room, whatever you want to call it. My plan so far is the cows on this side, I'm thinking in the floor. I'm not sure if I want to continue this on the wall. The floor will be a half slab, so we will go up. This will be a half slab and we'll go up half a slab, so we'll be even with this stair block just to make sure nothing's spawnable. We'll probably have the cows maybe in this block right here, since that's kind of center of this little section. And yeah, so cows will be here. We'll breedy, and then the drops will probably go through here through an item elevator. And I'm thinking I want a smoker to auto cook, and I'm thinking I want that here. The only problem is I have this spot right here. Not really sure. So what we can do is, so have the smoker here, breed the cows, items come up this way over, and then we can do a leather storage chest right here, since we are gonna probably end up with more leather than we really need for this farm. So we'll do a little bit of a bulk storage for leather. And then obviously all the steak will come over, run through the auto smelting system. It really won't be that auto, but it'll run through the smoker, and probably have just a double chest for it, because obviously I'm going to be, whenever I need food, coming in here and grabbing some. Sorry, that was a loud truck behind me. I didn't want to get picked up. So yeah, we don't need a ton of storage for steak. This side might be a little different. I think I'm going to go with a micro wheat farm, just using bone meal and stuff, because we're only going to have 24 cows in this hole, so we only need 24 wheat at a time. We don't need anything crazy. We don't need a villager constantly harvesting crops for us. So yeah, I think I'm going to go micro farm. I got to see how to make those in 1.16. They're not very common anymore, and which kind of leaves us with this section. I'm not sure. Depending on how the micro farm works, we might have this store wheat or something. I don't know. And then we just kind of have these sections for really kind of decoration for now. But yeah, let me get the redstone mechanics in place, and then we'll come back and try to make this room look a little bit better. All right, guys, redstone is in place, and I had a stream day in between. Went and gathered some cows, so we've got some cows waiting for us. Yeah, the cows are gonna chill out in this hole here. We'll close this in. We'll do the water bucket dispense. I'll probably put the button on this wall somehow. And yeah, that'll obviously breed the cows. The babies will live. The adults will die due to energy cramming. Then the steak will go over here. Well, steak and leather will go here. Up the item elevator, we'll come across. We have an item filter back here that will take the raw steak, smelt it. It'll end up here, and then the leather will go across and then come into here. And that's it. Super easy. The big challenging part is actually going to be right here. It's going to be the what's it called? The micro wheat farm I'm going to put in. It's got to fit in this spot, so I got to do a little work. I've got it working in the redstone world, my creative world, but I wanted a way to auto refill the dispensers without having to break the farm, because as of right now you have to break a block to reach all the dispensers to put bone meal in. So I'm gonna have this set up as a little minecart station where you can push the button. Ooh, I just realized that might be a little hard. Well, that's still the plan. It might not work, but yeah, a little minecart station here. You can push a button and it'll go back and it'll start filling in all the stuff. But I'm looking at it, that might not work. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna knock that out now, and then we can come back and we can start actually decorating this room and finishing it off and making it look good. Okay guys, micro wheat farm is in, and it's not so micro when you look at it. So the way this thing works is we're gonna pull this trigger, the piston's gonna come bouncing out. I got bone meal in there right now, but we will see. There you go, it does like that. And then you put your seeds down there and it's just gonna constantly bone meal the seeds and you'll get wheat that way. Now, obviously I have this here. You can put your bone meal in here, hit the button, see the minecart come around. That's gonna refill all of our bone meal dispensers. No problem. Come back here. You can see the tight redstone and everything. Also, this line right here is a comparator reading off this hopper. So basically, whenever this hopper runs out of bone meal, this light will come on, tells me I'm not really low on bone meal, but it might be time to go ahead and think about filling up the bone meal. The thing is that I found the middle hopper, or the middle dispenser, uses the least amount of bone meal in my testing. So if this one is finally under that hopper, where there's nothing left in the hopper, that means these side ones probably are really low and probably do need some attention, some love, some bone meal put in there, which is good, which is why I have this, because it's obviously going to fill everything up evenly, even to the point when that middle one is full and these two are empty, it'll evenly spread out the minecart into these two without, and then just skip that back one. So we'll be good there. And I think for design on this wall, that's all I'm doing. Something nice, quiet, and special. The lamp's a little hidden, but you can still definitely see it. Don't mind this for the floor. This will not be the final floor. I just wanted to make sure I got the height of everything correct. I think I don't have any more spruce. No, it'll probably be spruce stairs going on here. I need to go ahead and decorate these walls and the floor, and then we will come back and we'll get the cows in place. And I kind of want to do a little bit of decoration on the walls so this place isn't as plain as it is. But let me get to work, and we'll see what kind of designs we come up for this room. All right, guys, this room is officially done. Blackstone floor, gray concrete, cyan terracotta. Looks pretty good, pretty happy with it. This is a little weird. Brown glass in the middle of the clear gray. It really doesn't do the tube effect as well as I was hoping it. That brown's just really light. But yeah, we have all of our cows in our hold. They're no longer chilling out there. We have our bone meal going back and forth. I'm topping it off in the machine. In fact, let's see if we can catch it. See how much longer it has. Almost there. Let's grab some wheat. I'm not sure if these guys are ready to breed yet. Let's see. We got a couple. Oh yeah. If we hit the button, we should start to see some items come up. There we go. Steak making our way. Should turn on the furnace or a smoker. There we go. And yeah, we're producing steak, and we actually have a decent amount of leather already. So this room is working out perfectly. I have these campfires for decoration. I was gonna put food, obviously, on them, but I realized I didn't have any raw meats. So yeah, that might get taken out for something else, but it's good for now. So this room I'm calling complete. I'm really happy with it. I'm trying not to spend too much. I'm not sold on all the lanterns I have hanging down. I know that's the design I went with there. You come in this room and it just kind of feels like it's a lot. So I might take like this and this and this and this maybe. I don't know. You guys let me know. If the lanterns are too much, I take them down. I don't want to replace them with Soulfire lanterns. So yeah. If anything, maybe just removing the chains. You know what? Let's try that real quick. I do like how bright this room is. No, they still kind of stand out. So, yeah. Let me know if you guys have any ideas to fix the lantern spamming. Because I really don't have an idea. But we're almost running out of time, but there's one more thing I want to do in Spawn Town for the road system that I forgot about when I was doing the road earlier. So we're going to run over there real quick and I'll show you what I got. Alright guys, we're in the shopping district again, and the one thing I forgot to do when I was working in here was basically add these beetroot seeds and wheat seeds. It's one of the things I really like doing whenever I'm doing any kind of landscaping, is to add these two kind of crops, because it really differentiates regular ground. I don't know why I keep misclicking. Yeah, it basically just stands out a little bit better. And the best part is you don't have to add water, because you're not really farming these. They're still going to grow. They're going to grow slower than normal, but they're still going to grow. And as long as you don't constantly actually try to farm them, it'll be fine. And like I said, these are for decorations, not for farming. Decorations only. And I don't know why I keep constantly right clicking on that. So yeah, we're going to put a good bit of these all around, and then I'll come back when they're fully grown. So hopefully you can kind of get an idea of what exactly I'm talking about. You can call me crazy or you can call me not. Alright guys, so I've bone mealed all the crops and you can kind of see what I was talking about. They stand out a good bit, and because it's wheat and beets, they don't really look like crops. They kind of look like weeds, which really help bring color to the area. I missed one. There we go. Yeah, I really like it. I love using these two crops. Carrots and potatoes don't work as well because they really look like crops. So it kind of looks like you have one random farm patch, whereas these guys, I mean, this just looks like yellow grass, so that helps. I did do over near Decoy a bit. Again, I'm leaving this for Decoy to do what he pleases. But over here, all around Withering Effect Studios, we've got our stuff in. Lots of color, lots of pop. I really, really am liking this. I can't believe I forgot to do it the last time I was here. So, yeah, I think that's gonna be it for today. Got a lot done. We got the cow farm done. We don't have to worry about food. I'm gonna check that off in the journal. We'll be good to go there. And I have some ideas for next episode, but I don't know how long the prep time is gonna be for that one. One question I want to ask before we get going is, so I live stream every Saturday Eastern time at 10:30 in the morning, and I've been wanting to know if you guys would like me to put my Twitch replays on this YouTube channel. If so, let me know in the comments and I'll make sure to get that happen. Or if you'd rather just go to Twitch and watch the replays there. All up to you. Like I said, I've been spending the week working on my Twitch streaming stuff, so it's a good time to figure that out. So just let me know. Other than that, we're gonna head out. Thank you guys for stopping by. Hit the like button if you liked the episode, subscribe if you want some more episodes, and all that good jazz, and I'll talk to you next episode. See you.